Okay, welcome back again. So today we are moving on to our next family, that is by looking into the image you can see the plant, that is citrus. Okay, citrus family, that is Rutaceae. Okay. So Rutaceae belongs to the class Dicotyledons, subclass Polypetalae and series Disciflorae and cohort Geraniales. Okay. So this belongs to the Disciflorae, a Disciflorae member Polypetalae. Okay. So what are the, why it is included in Disciflorae? Its ovary is superior, placed on a disc formed on the thalamus. That is very important. You can see in the image how it is put. So there is a disc, on the disc actually the ovary is placed. Okay. Then stamens are indefinite in number. Sometimes the disc may be lobed. This is the disc. You can see how the ovary is arranged on the disc. This is the ovary arranged on the disc. Okay. Then it belongs to Geraniales order because disc present as a ring between ovary and stamen. It is present as a ring between ovary and stamen, and ovary is made up of several carpels and that is swing carpus also. This is the reason why this belongs to Geraniales. Now its habit. You know, most of the plants belongs to this family, and there are about 140 genera and about 1300 species. They are widely distributed in tropical and temperate zones. Most of all over the world you can see the members of Rutaceae. They are widely distributed. And this is a very common plant, you know, that is orange. And this is maybe occur as a shrub or a tree. Rarely herbs are there, but most of them are shrub or trees. And this is another peculiar feature. You can see in the plant thorns are present usually. Thorns. That is very important. Lemon plant, you know. Okay. Then another peculiar members are herbaceous members, like two member. One is that is Ruta calapensis. That is a term Rutaceae from this the plant Ruta calapensis, that is a herb. And another one is a straggler. Straggler means like this moving. That is a Todalia. Todalia is a straggler. You can see that is a common one occurring widely. Todalia, that having the prickles. You see the prickles occurring in Todalia. Okay. Now, leaves. What about the leaves? Usually compound leaves, and leaves are alternate and exstipulate leaves. Common leaves, usual common number is maybe 5 or 3. 5 in Glycosmis. Glycosmis is a common plant occurring in our field areas. Rarely simple leaves. So most cases pinnately compound leaves are there. Number of leaflets may vary. Usually compound leaves. Okay. So these are the leaves. 3 in Todalia. Already told number may vary. 3 in Todalia. This is a very common plant, you know, what we are daily using in our dishes. That is curry leaf. Okay. Curry leaf. That its name is Murea. So curry leaves having the pinnately compound leaves. Clear? Okay. Now citrus, another very common plant, you know, citrus, cherunaranga, lemon, madala naranga. Likewise different type varieties of citrus are available. By looking into the leaf you can see this type of leaves. One smaller one, and that is actually petiole, and one large leaves. So citrus is unifoliately compound. You can term it as unifoliately compound with winged petiole. So we will, this is the lower leaf-like structure is winged petiole actually, and it is gland dotted. When you pluck the leaf and look at in front of sunlight, you can see small dots appearing. That in curry leaves also you can see, that is gland dotted. This is a peculiar feature of the family Rutaceae. Gland dotted leaves are there because these glands contain volatile oils. So leaves are highly aromatic. That's why when you put these curry leaves in the curry, you will get the good fragrance. Okay. When you crush lemon leaves, you can see good fragrance. Why this? Because why this aromatic? Due to the presence of oil glands. Okay. That glands contain volatile oil. This is a typical feature of the family Rutaceae. By looking into this, you can identify the members. Okay. Then pinnately compound leaves with alternate leaves as Glycosmis. This is a common plant in our area, Glycosmis. Okay. And inflorescence. When you look into the inflorescence, you can see the inflorescence occurring panicles and cymes. Panicles and cymes are the common inflorescence. Then flowers are bisexual, regular, actinomorphic, cyclic, hypogynous. One special case is that is Todalia. Todalia I already told that is the a creeping plant also, a creeping or twining plant that having a peculiar feature also, having prickles on its body also, and that is unisexual flowers. Otherwise that is a typical bisexual hypogynous cyclic condition is there. Now look into the calyx. See how many sepals are there? Calyx, 5 sepals, and sepals are all free. 4 in one member in Acronychia it is 4. Okay. Aestivation is imbricate, rarely imbricate or generally imbricate, but rarely it is valvate. Citrus it is valvate aestivation. Okay. Typical member 5 sepals. Corolla, see the corolla usually white in color. Corolla polypetalous condition, imbricate and rarely valvate. Corolla imbricate, sepals valvate. Then this is a corolla. When you look upon the flowers of lemon, that Murraya, everything. Murraya is curry leaf, you can see white flowers. Okay. And this is a corolla of 4 petals occurring in Acronychia, that is a exceptional case, 4 petals. Then I look into the androecium, you can see stamens as many as petals in Todalia, different are there in different genera, twice the number of petals in Murraya. 5 petals, 10 stamens. Glycosmis also, 5 petals, 10 stamens. Twice the number of petals. So another peculiar feature is arrangement. Inner wall is alternating with the petals and outer wall opposite to petal. That condition is obdiplos timonus. While discussing the androecium, I already told you that. Okay, inner petal alternating with the petals and outer opposite. See here it is arranged. This is the inner petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alternating with the petal. 1 petal, 1 stamen, 1 petal. What is inner petal? What about outer? That is opposite to the petal. This is a petal in front of this. This is a petal in front of this. It is 2 words. Okay. Inner alternating with the petal, outer opposite to petal. This condition is called obdiplos timonus. This is a typical feature of Rutaceae. Clear? Now, androecium, stamens numerous in citrus and eagle. What is eagle? Kuvalam. You know, kuvalam plant tree. That is stamens numerous. In citrus also it is numerous. You can see the flower of citrus. Free stamens. Irregularly polyadelphous in maybe in citrus. Androecium, see the stamens. Then gynoecium, 4 to 5 carpels, syncarpus, chamber equal number of carpels. That is placentation axile, ovule 1 or 2 in each carpel, numerous in citrus and eagle. That everything numerous, stamen also numerous, carpel also numerous. Okay. Generally superior ovary placed on the disc. See, this is the disc, ovary is placed on the disc. See how it is very nicely arranged. This is a disc and ovary on the disc. That's why the disci florae, the term. Okay. Style, very simple style. Simple, not divided, nothing. Simple style with stigma capitate or lobed stigma. Okay. So this is the florellus. Can see the arrangement of this ovary on the disc. Okay. Now this is a typical floral diagram. Disc is drawn here. This is 5 carpels. These are the stamens 10, 5 petals, 5 sepals. Typical floral diagram. This is the member citrus. How floral diagram arranged. And fruit is a berry. Murraya it is berry. Glycosmis it is berry. Drupe is present in Acronychia. It is drupe. And Hesperidium is a typical fruit of citrus. You studied that is Hesperidium. Okay. Now seeds are with large embryo, endospermous in Todalia, non-endospermous in Murraya and Glycosmis, polyembryony. Typical feature is that polyembryony is a typical feature in citrus, seeds with endosperm in rare condition also. Then economic importance. By looking into the economic importance, most of them are edible species. Example, citrus species, that is edible, you know, different varieties of citrus are available. Then medicinal plant is Ruta, eagle and Murraya. Karivepila, Kuvalam, Ruta. Eagle is that Kuvalam. This is the Kuvalam. Okay. This is Ruta. This is Murraya. That are all medicinal. Then ornamental, this plant is Murraya paniculatum. That is usually available in gardens you can use this plant for preparing herbarium, Murraya paniculata. Then this family is affiliated affinity to or showing affinity with the Meliaceae, Sapindaceae and Anacardiaceae in its habit, leaf structure and obliquostimonas condition, etc. Showing relationship with these families. And what are the primitive character of Rutaceae? Trees and shrub condition. You know, herb is the advanced feature. Then bisexual hypogyny. Hypogyny is a primitive feature. Actinomorphy is a primitive feature. Smell, scent is a primitive feature. Free corolla is primitive. What is the advanced condition? Compound leaves, unistructure flower in some member, zygomorphy in some member, trimerous in some member, etc. Okay. This is the illustration of the member Murraya paniculata. Murraya paniculata you can press and also you can draw in your record sheet. Murraya paniculata. And I will show some of the common plants belongs to Rutaceae. This is Citrus medica or Madala naranga, curry naranga, and this is Glycosmis pentaphylla. I already told you, it's very common one. This is Murraya paniculata, garden plant, and this is Murraya koinigi, that is our curryvepila. You can use any of this for preparing your herbarium. All are peculiar nature with some may be having thorns or prickles, and some with gland dotted leaves, highly fragrant, white flowers, everything. You can use these plants for preparing your herbarium. So, I am finishing here. What are the questions from this? The andrecium of Rutaceae. Diploid stimony is very important. Why it belongs to Disciflorae? What are the peculiar feature of leaves? Then gynoecium and everything you can ask for examination. Then the identifying feature of the family Rutaceae, gland dotted, fragrant, compound leaves. Then with Diploid condition, peculiar fruit, Hesperidium, berry, and also drupe occurring here, and most of them are tree habits. So, study well the Rutaceae, very common and very interesting family. So, study well. Have a nice day. Thank you.